What's up, everybody? I'm Mukul Kathariya. Welcome to our YouTube channel, The Car Solution. In this video, we will discuss about React.js, how to start learning React.js with some basic understanding of the JavaScript, the compiler of the React, and basic architecture of React. I'm gonna go over these topics, but before that, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash that thumbs up button below. Let's get started. What is React basically? It is nothing but a JavaScript library used in building the elements on the website. We usually describe React files extension with .jsx. So what is .jsx? It is nothing but JavaScript XML. So the question arises, why JavaScript? JavaScript is a scripting language used in client and server side, usually made to interact with HTML and CSS. So basically, you need to understand JavaScript more precisely when learning React. Just especially topics like maps and looping, data types, reference values, events and event handling, conditional statement, the function and the function calling, scope like the global or local, asynchronous function, HTML with their tags, and the last one, CSS with basic styling. So that's the main important topics you need to cover before learning React.
Okay, let's dive into a practical thing. Before learning React, we do have to know about a Babel thing. What is Babel and how Babel works for React? And here we comes like you can see Babel. Babel is a JavaScript compiler which converts ES6 plus codes into a backward compatible version of JavaScript. And here you can see we do have opened a simple HTML element and which is converted into React element. You can say by using a simple HTML tags you can convert into a React element as well. So it's been like we do have a div tag which contains a parent element and a child element as well, and we do have also an unordered list as well. So here we are the simple code that can convert into a React element. We can take an example for like this one. So how we can implement in a React thing, or you can say you can create an React application. So for that you can go to a JS bin. We do have to include the CDN links as well for that. To take the CDN links, you can say like a React CDN links. You can find the CDN's link over there, copy and paste into that. Okay, so we do have an JavaScript tab as well, and we already include the updated React CDN files. Okay, so let's implement that. We can implement a React element into a simple HTML code, or you can say by using that. So we do like React DOM dot render, React DOM dot render, and first argument which can take an element, basically whatever you want to render that, and the second argument is where do you want to render that element into an HTML thing, you can say like that. For that you can say we can create a div tag containing an ID of root. Okay, so you can say in the second argument we can say dot get element by ID, that is root. Okay, so for the first element we do have, or in the first argument we do have to include that element. For implementing that element we do have multiple ways to implement that. You can store in the variable, you can say, but you have converted that code is and just paste into that thing. Okay, to see the results, you can say we can include that thing, see the results. So we do have a parent element over there, and the second one is child element, and the third is unordered list. So you can see the result over there. Okay, so the next thing is we can implement by using simple HTML tags as well. Like for implement a simple HTML tag, you can say element. We can implement by either by function calling or a class based. So we can say that's thing. Okay, so how we can implement that? Basically by passing that simple. I think it might be possible, right? Oh, that's not the feasible way, I think. Okay, so it's mean like we can pass by either way, or you can say just a component like things. Okay, so we can say like we are using a simple JavaScript compiler over there. So we can say like in the Babel we are used to convert a simple HTML tag to and convertible or like a React element thing. So we do have to convert that first by using a Babel thing. Okay, to render that first element, you can see what's the main this element, and you can see the results by using simple HTML tags. So how a React is working under the hood, or like you can say a Babel is working under the hood to convert a simple HTML tag to a JSX element, you can say like a React element. Now comes to the structure of React application. Here you can see a simple React application where we have index.js file, app.js file, and in the app.js file a function is returning an HTML code, or you can say an HTML tags with that. Okay, so we do have index.js file here. We are like rendering that app.js file or app function over there. So the question arises like, if we have the multiple elements in a same project, how a React compile or run that application? So here a Webpack come to the front. You can see Webpacks bundle the JavaScript file and combine into one, and then a server or application can read that JavaScript file. So we have like in this project, here we go like, and the localhost 3000, we can see a Webpack combine that JavaScript into a one bundle.js file, where you can see easily in the network tab, where we can refresh the file and you can see the bundle.js file here. So this is the structure of React application. And at last, if you like that video, please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.